Hey everyone, it's Chris with Inman News, Chief Evangelist. I'm here at the office in San Francisco. Excited to talk to you guys today about a brand new app for the iPhone and Android called Voxer. And I think it's a technology that's going to get mass adopted. You're all going to download it before the end of this clip. It has this kind of buzzworthy element to it. So I want to talk a little bit about what it is. First of all, go to Voxer.com. You can download it on the iPhone or the Android. There's some other apps like it, HeyTell, some of these walkie talkie apps. And really what it does is it allows you to do text, picture, or audio through a messaging system through an app. And think about the Sprint, you know, the walkie talkies everyone used to have with the beep beep. The construction guys were using them to kind of communicate in the moment. Well, it's been now brought into the iPhone and Android world, which means it's game for everybody. And the difference here is that when I found it in iTunes, and it wasn't in like a utility area, it was in the social networking area. And right now it's the #1 social networking app in iTunes. So why is a walkie-talkie a social media app? Check out how the calls work. It creates these really cool threads where it's all audio. There's a big button, it's easy to use, click to talk. And I wanted to show you guys how one of the calls goes. I did a call last night with Darren Franzen to see if he thought, can Grandma use this? You know, Robert Scoble says Granny can't use Google+. I think Voxer has this element where young and old, everybody with this mobile device is going to adopt it. So let's check out the call I did with Darren, and then I want to talk a little bit about the business uses right now for it and how I'd like to see it integrate into some other products. Hey Darren, I'm doing a video here on Voxer. You got a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, I want people to kind of see how it works, but one of my things is, you know, if this is going to be something I'm predicting is getting mass adopted and this and that, you know, do you think anyone can use this? Because things like Twitter and all these Google Plus things, you know, a guy like Scoble says Grandma's not going to use that. Can Grandma use this?
Yeah, if someone, I think if someone's using an iPhone or an Android type phone, it's going to be really easy for them to figure out how to use this app. It's a big button that just says hold and talk. That's pretty self-explanatory.
All right, so as you can see with the UI and kind of the green laser at the bottom, and you can see Darren and me, and it's archiving all of the little recordings, so somebody could jump in later, we could go back to it. Think about the ability to use this in a group setting where maybe there's a mastermind group where you're sharing ideas. I also tested that you can put links into the text area, so I could take a link, send it over to Katie, send it over to Ben Kinney or somebody, and tell them why I'd love a little help sharing it or spreading that link. So I think there's a lot of creative uses for business. As far as my big kind of wow, I had two wows because I don't look at it as just a walkie-talkie app. My first wow was thank God Ellen Woods didn't find an archive like that. My second wow was why does Twitter and Facebook now feel a little bit 2011, feel a little bit old school? Because I'm loving the audio element, and if all I have to do is press a button, and by pressing that button it's so simple, why can't I tweet this way? Why can't I Facebook write on walls this way? And when you think about that with things like Siri's really tried to take our voice and make it useful, but really what it does is it turns it into text. And I think that maybe we should simply leave words as words. So I'm excited about Voxer. Every now and then, Steve Jobs said this really well, sometimes people don't know what they need until you just hand it to them and build it for them. And I think Voxer has that type of mass appeal. I can see everybody chatting about it, sharing it at the Christmas tree over the holidays. So Voxer.com, check it out. Thank you guys. Have a great day.